Namaskar and welcome again to Planet To Soul Astrology. So friends, hope you all are doing wonderful. And yes, today we are going to talk about Rahu Ketu transit in Taurus and Scorpio sign. You know, we all have witnessed the situation of pandemic and many other natural calamities, including individual loss of profession, loss of health, loss of wealth, loss of property, loss of loved ones. So many things we have witnessed. At the same time, many must have witnessed good things also in their life along with it, because Rahu and Ketu you cannot justify, even though one will say, or we all know that Mercury is favorite sign of Rahu, but we have witnessed these things, you know, that in this Rahu period only all these things took place, and it was very furious manner. Same way we cannot justify Ketu also, because Ketu was very much with Jupiter. It could have given you spiritual enlightenment, but in spite of spiritual enlightenment, it gave you awakening, it gave you realization of yourself. You know, this Ketu in Sagittarius, but what way it gave you? That you are not holding a single thing on this earth. You have come empty handed and you will go empty handed. This is the message was given by Rahu and Ketu in Mithuna Rashi and in Dhanu Rashi, that is in Sagittarius sign. And this is what self realization for each and every one of us. And once we understand this, then definitely our transformation, which is already in the hand of Saturn, which is transiting in Capricorn sign, it will take place, and very soon Jupiter is going there. So this period when Rahu Ketu will get over in Gemini and Sagittarius sign, then immediately your new transformation in Capricorn sign is going to start. Isn't it very beautiful? Isn't it very, it is so very much deep, you know, if you sit and you just think about it. It is not that Mera tera, this is mine, this is yours, this is others. No, nothing doing in front of planets, nothing doing in front of nature. That is why we all have to keep in mind we are not going to take anything, and we have not come with anything. And in between that phase is called as life cycle, and we just have to leave it, so that nothing is going to remain into your hand except accepting the things, accept judging the things, if it is in a good mode or it is in adverse mode still. But yes, this is life, you know, this is life. We cannot justify Rahu Ketu. This is the only message I want to give through this video, because it is not that particular one person is getting good events in life, another person is not getting, so my Rahu is good and another person, no. Even though Rahu is in Kanya Rashi, it is in Gemini sign, it is in Pisces, it is in Ketu is in Scorpio, or Ketu is in another favorable sign, it is in Aquarius sign Rahu. So many things. Ketu is in Magha Nakshatra in Leo also, but still you cannot judge, you cannot justify. And this is the level, this is the power of excess, which are giving us message that don't ever try to justify us, because we are not in your hands, you are in our hands. This is what I learned in this Rahu Ketu transit. I already knew few things, but then the impressions, the things imprinted in my soul, in my mind, that we are nobody on this earth. Till we are alive, till we are there, we just have to accommodate everyone around us. That's it. Because we are living in material life, but in that life also we can definitely make some changes. It is not that this lagna, this rashi, it will give this. These all are very generalized things. Definitely I am going to talk on that also, but unless and until you understand the good, you understand the deep meaning of it, it is of no use how this Rahu will be for me, or how this Ketu transit will be for me. So friends, for Aries, this Rahu is going to transit from second house. So family responsibilities are increasing. All of a sudden money gain is going to there. All of a sudden expenditure is going to come. you will be more inclined towards spirituality, you will be more inclined towards uh, in-laws place, because Ketu is already in your 8th house of chart. It is something like Taurus sign. Taurus sign is very much a favorite sign of Rahu. We say that whenever Rahu is with Venus, or Rahu is in Taurus, definitely makes person very creative and entertained by nature, artistic by nature. But what about who are not having Venus Rahu? But for this, all over uh, earth, this is going to happen for each and every individual, definitely. So definitely you will feel more doing some activity, you will become more active. But specifically for Aries people, it will be towards more towards your family, and definitely you have to maintain good rapport, good relationship with your family members. That is the first thing. For Taurus people or Taurus moon sign, this Rahu is transiting through your ascendant, so definitely it is time to know self. It is time to know self realization. What is it? Why you have taken birth? What is your responsibilities? Yes, definitely Venus, if is good in your chart, because Venus is your Lagnesh also, Venus is your ascendant lord also, and Venus is sixth lord also. So definitely work wise it will be a good period for you, and definitely with your spouse, with your business work partners, you have to maintain very cordial relationship, because opposite Ketu is going to there in your public house. You have to maintain your image, but all of a sudden pilgrimages or all of a sudden spiritual activities will increase in your life. For Mithuna Rashi, Rahu is transiting from your 12th house of chart, and Ketu will be in your 6th house of chart. So definitely outgoing period will start, maybe out of country, out of state, or for work purpose also. You have to move from one place to another place. You have to take good care of your health, you have to take good care of your loans or your debts, because this is the time when forfeiting of that, all those procedure will start. Third thing, you have to just finish off all your pending paperwork, because Mithuna Rashi is something like Venus is a yoga karak planet for you, and if in your chart Venus is in a very good mood, then definitely Rahu will try to boost this Venus, right? And for Cancer people, this Rahu is going to transit from your 11th house of chart, and Ketu will be in your 5th house of chart. So definitely you have to maintain good, again I will say, good relationship with your friend circle, with your subordinates, and whatever gains you are getting in your life, definitely you just try to make sure that at least you are giving some part of these gains for well-being of society, for well-being of needed, and the people who cannot do things very nicely in their life, definitely you can help those people. Just take education responsibility of at least one person, then definitely this will be a fantastic period. Just take good care of your love life also, because Ketu is going to transit for 18 months from your 5th house of chart, and definitely disturbed relationship may take place. At the same time, marriage fixing also may take place all of a sudden, and you will feel that you know this person from last life only, and definitely your upasana, sadhana, all the things you will remember through this period. For Leo people, definitely this transit is going through your 10th house of chart, and this 10th house is your karma sthan. 10th house is your profession house, and definitely change in profession. Maybe your work profile will change, your workplace will change, your work sitting arrangement will change, or maybe you will be sent to some another office, your new opportunities will come. You will have to leave your house, because Ketu will be definitely there in your 4th house of chart. Take good care of your health as well as your mother's health. Maybe shifting to your new house will take place during this period, and do give tarpan to your ancestors, because initially this is for everyone. This Rahu is going to enter into Mrugashirsh Nakshatra, as I said, and Ketu is going to enter in Jeshta Nakshatra. So Mercury and Mars will be very much activated. At present, Mars is in Aries sign, so unless and until it goes with Rahu, Rahu and Mangal Yuti is going to be there. So this combination also you have to be very much alert about. Definitely I will make one separate video on this. But along with Ketu, whenever Venus will come, that time also your spiritual activity will be increased, or we should say that socially you will be very much activated that time. So Leo people, or every one of us, have to make lots and lots of tarpan, just help poor and needy people throughout this 18 months. And definitely not a pandemic, but it will be like a more and more working phase for all of us, because we are just transforming from pandemic to a good uh, session of our life we are going to enter. Then for Kanya Rashi, for Kanya people, for Virgo, from your ninth house, this Rahu is going to transit, and Ketu will be in your third house of chart. So for Kanya moon, or Virgo moon, or Virgo ascendant, ninth house is getting more activated. Maybe some work will get obstacles, but at the end it will be on a good note, and definitely you have to work, struggle hard to get the things. Long distance travels are definitely indicated. Higher education, going for some training, is definitely indicated, but still you will not feel satisfied with that, and always your mind will be like running mind always, that why I am not getting these things. Maybe you have to maintain your relationship with your neighbors, your siblings, and you have to just enhance your writing skills, whatever is there, your artistic capacity, you have to just bring it out, because for Kanya people, Venus is also Yoga Karaka planet, and definitely this Venus will be very good when it will be opposite or to trine to this Rahu, right? So when we are talking about Tula Rashi, so definitely for Tula people, this Taurus sign goes into 8th house of chart. Tula, that is Libra moon or Libra ascendant. Rahu is going to transit from your 8th house of chart, and definitely it is something like your 8th house is getting activated. If you are into occult, if you are into spirituality, if you are into any type of holistic work, then definitely this is the best and fantastic time to go ahead with holistic approach. This is the time when you can help lot many people, but yes, you have to take good care of yourself. Do not take any medication unless and until doctor advises you. You have to take good care of your throat, your bones, and definitely in family also some expenditure is expected, because immediately next to your ascendant Ketu will be transiting. So yes, this is also indicating with your family, maybe you will go out for for somewhere out, going is also indicated during this period. So when we are talking about Scorpio, so definitely for Scorpio people, this Rahu is going to transit from 7th house of your chart. And when I am talking about Ketu will be transiting from your ascendant. So this is the best time for understanding your spouse. This is the good time, because Rahu and Ketu are something which are exactly acting like Saturn, they are showing you your reality, your loved ones, your spouse, your partner, and maybe you will become more moody, you will become more you will see that you speak very less, and then maybe you feel very isolated, or you will make yourself very isolated. But trust me, this is the time when your new person of uh, from yourself will come out. Your new soul will start learning new things from this world, and definitely this transit will bring you good spouse also into your life, and your 7th house will definitely get activated. Yes, you have to see your Mahadasha Dasha, everyone has to see this, and then only accordingly we have to see that. So when we talk about Sagittarius, so this Rahu Ketu is transiting from your 12th house and 6th house of chart. So 6th house is of our Rog, Run, Shatru, that is competitions. Also you have to take good care of your health also. Yes, in competitions you will get good success. If you are trying for government job, then also definitely whenever Sun will transit from 6th house of chart or 12th house of chart, then definitely you can apply for new job opportunities connected to government sector, and this is the time when definitely you will get good success. Yes, and 12th house Ketu will again indicate that you needs to do some deep sadhana, some deep meditation, and this is the time when you have to take good care of yourself in terms of being karmic. It is not like always material life, it is something like be a good human being. When we are talking about Capricorn sign, friends, so this Rahu is transiting from your 5th house of chart and Ketu is in your 11th house of chart. So definitely people trying for santati or progeny, who are trying for new childbirth. So definitely they may find some or other type of difficulties, but definitely meeting a doctor will give you fantastic result, and your 5th house is 100% getting activated. People who are trying for santati or progeny, and definitely 11th house Ketu is indicating that be good with your friend circle, be good with your elder siblings and elder uncle also. And this is the time, do not disturb or spoil your relationship because of finances, because of money, because Ketu is something always keeping you in a motion, in a moving mode. And then because of this Taurus Rahu, you may feel that maybe you get deprived from your loved ones in terms of love life or love affairs. So you have to be more conscious that it is nothing like, if in your chart, if Jupiter is in a good position, no doubt Jupiter is transiting from Capricorn sign very soon. But originally, if Jupiter and Saturn are in good position, then definitely these fruits may vary. If you are Aquarius ascendant, then your Rahu is transiting from your 4th house of chart. So long distance travels are indicated. Take good care of your mother's health. Maybe your house change, or if you have booked your house somewhere, maybe you will get possession of that house change, house warming ceremony maybe you will undertake. You have to take good care of your health also. At your profession also, maybe you will get detached from your workplace, or maybe some changes also. But at the same time, it will be, if you will suddenly decide that you will take voluntary retirement, or you will get retired from your workplace, and then you feel like starting something else, that is transforming in a work profile, right? So this is indicated for Aquarius people. And lastly, for Pisces people, so for Pisces people, it is something like, Pisces is a watery element, and definitely Ketu being ninth house lord, so Ketu ninth house is getting more activated, and Rahu will be in your 3rd house of chart. So definitely you have to take good care of your courage. You have to be very good in a relationship with your siblings. Again, I will tell the same thing. And yes, when Ketu is transiting from your 9th house of chart, so maybe you will become more spiritual, more independent personality you will become, and then you will start thinking about yourself, like you are a dependent person, Pisces people. But all of a sudden you will feel that, no, I have to be very brave, and I have to live my own life. So friends, this was all about Rahu Ketu. If you want Rahu Ketu reading from me, then please approach me by mailing me at sunilee jani pawar @gmail.com for Rahu Ketu transit, and for Jupiter transit also services available. But thank you for watching my video, and thank you for subscribing my channel. Also, I will be making this video in Hindi on my Ganesh Jyotish channel. So by that time, stay tuned with Planet To Soul Astrology, and as I always say, Sabka Mangal Ho. May all be blessed. Namaste.